Have you ever thought about the most important invention in human history? Maybe your mind jumps to the internet, the printing press, or even the wheel. But what if I told you the most revolutionary invention was much, much simpler? It was something you could hold in the palm of your hand, and it completely changed the course of our evolution. I'm talking about the first stone tools. Let's rewind the clock, way back about 2.6 million years ago. Our early ancestors, like Homo habilis, weren't the strongest or fastest creatures on the savanna. They were vulnerable, constantly competing for food, and trying to avoid becoming a meal themselves. Their lives were a daily struggle for survival. But then, a spark of genius ignited. An early human picked up one stone and deliberately struck another, chipping off a sharp flake. This simple act was a monumental leap forward. This wasn't just a rock. It was a solution. This new sharp edge could do what hands and teeth couldn't. It could slice through tough animal hides to get to the nutritious meat inside. It could butcher carcasses left behind by larger predators, giving our ancestors access to a crucial source of protein and fat. This extra energy was like rocket fuel for our developing brains. Think about it. More calories meant bigger, more complex brains. Bigger brains meant better problem solving, improved social structures, and eventually, the ability to create even more advanced tools. These early tools are known as the Odawan Toolkit, named after Olduvai Gorge in Tanzania, where they were first discovered. They were basic, sure. A chopper for breaking bones to get to the marrow, a scraper for cleaning hides, and sharp flakes for cutting. They might look crude to us now, but for our ancestors, they were the key to unlocking a whole new world of possibilities. They weren't just surviving anymore. They were starting to shape their environment. They could process food more efficiently, which might have even led to the first division of labor within groups. From these humble beginnings, our tool-making journey exploded. Over hundreds of thousands of years, the simple Odawan choppers evolved into the more sophisticated Acheulean hand axes. These were symmetrical, teardrop-shaped tools, carefully crafted on both sides. Making one required foresight, planning, and a much higher level of skill. It showed that our ancestors weren't just thinking about the immediate task. They were designing a tool for future use. This ability to plan and execute a complex design is a hallmark of modern human intelligence. The hand axe was the Swiss Army knife of the Paleolithic. It could be used for butchering, digging for roots, cutting wood, and even as a projectile. It was so successful that it remained the dominant tool technology for over 1 million years, spreading with early humans as they migrated out of Africa and across the globe. The consistency of its design across vast distances tells us that this knowledge was being passed down from generation to generation. It was the beginning of culture, of shared learning. So, the next time you use a tool, whether it's a simple kitchen knife or a complex smartphone, take a moment to appreciate its ancient origins. Every piece of technology we have today stands on the shoulders of that first revolutionary innovation, a sharpened stone. It was a simple tool that set us on the path to becoming the dominant species on the planet. It proves that sometimes the smallest ideas can have the biggest impact, truly changing the world forever. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey back in time as fascinating as I did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into our incredible human story. See you in the next one.